Bro, time be doing us dirty, y'all. Time be doing us dirty. Woo, I really, really gotta go ahead and do this. I know y'all probably like, you always come in saying you rushing. I am. I'm literally like this with everything. It's just barely making it. Just skimming. Just, oh my goodness, y'all. It's crazy. But I'm still going. I'm not gonna stop. Carlissa, I'm gonna keep going because you reminded me a long time ago that if you just keep going, God will meet you there. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, with that being said, y'all, we got into some deep stuff last night, and I do not want to get away from it. I don't. I don't want to forget about it. I don't want y'all to forget about it. Y'all see what I put in the comments? I put contracts and PEDs. Let's hunker down on that because we have talked about a lot of stuff. We have clocked a lot of stuff. We have learned a lot of stuff from people like Boxing Ego, Nala says, Sweet Mom for Life, Naughty Love. We have learned a lot about this situation, and I have learned even more that I gotta show y'all for the people who don't know. Okay. And I did see something that disturbed me, and I'll probably go ahead and no, I'll play it. I'm gonna play it sometime in this video. That that video of Krishan with Junior, right? I'm gonna play that at some point in this video because I did see that and that really pissed me off. But that's why I don't watch it right now because I know when I want to tune in. I know when I'm gonna be ready to. You understand? But I messed around and seen that, and now it's in my mind, and I got to say something about it. Because I'm just tired of this with her. But when it comes to Clarissa Shields, that's what this video is mainly about. It's gonna have a little sprinkle of Krishan in there, but it's about Clarissa. Y'all, remember last night I showed y'all that whole interview, and we bust down that interview of her with that man, right? They were talking about her contract. They were talking about all these things, and now we're gonna bust that interview down, aka debunk that interview. Because see, the thing about somebody that's thirsty to be on camera, thirsty to be famous, somebody that want to be a superstar, superstar. Yeah, somebody that want to be that is they always on camera, and they think that they can outsmart everybody while being on camera, and they don't realize that no, you can't do that. And then when they get clocked, like how I'm about to clock her, then they get quiet. Did y'all see her hair lately? Did you guys see her hair? You seen her hair? And I guarantee you she gonna say, "Oh, I always get ginger." You said that you only get ginger in the wintertime. I watch. I don't play. When I'm on something, I'm on it. That's why I got a lot of respect for certain channels because I see how they popping and clocking is on an elite level. So I can rock with that. That's what I like. That's that I like. I like that elite clocking, being able to see and tell what's going on and break it down. Like Sweet Manala, Boxing Ego, people like that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, um, whenever I'm cooking something, hey Vince, what up, Vince? Whenever I'm cooking something, my house always gets even hotter. So I had somebody come to fix my AC, but I got something in the oven and it's on 400. So I cannot wait to get it out the oven so my temperature in my house can go back to normal. But so I'm gonna be back and forth. So right now I'm gonna play Auntie Rod Diggs so that I can run in here and get my apple pie and put my crumbles on there. Cause you know, with everything, with all the stress that I'm going through and everything like that, I want to say thank you to the sister that donated because I went and got me an apple pie, man. I went and got me an old Marie Calendar apple pie. You feel me? And the reason why I do that is because my son never liked the apple pie, but he used to like the sweet potato pie by Patty LaBelle. He used to love that and eat that with me. But I that's how I started buying Marie Calendar pies. But and I just keep buying them. but you can have that dessert with whatever you want more than one time. It's not just a one day dessert. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole pie. So you can slice that mug, and if nobody else ain't eating it and it's just you, it lasts for days and days. I'd rather do it like that. I could use a sweet treat to decompress from all the damn stress of being here and being present. It's a great time to be alive, but it's also a stressful time. It's also an icky time. It's also a a trying time. It's a trying time. So I'm grateful, but I am going to acknowledge the facts. And those are the facts that it is most definitely a great time to be alive, but it's also a trying time to be alive, a stressful time to be alive. If you own a certain type of mindset where you want to have your own, you want to have your own home, own cars, you want to be able to take care of your kids a certain way, you want to be able to take care of yourself a certain way, you want to be able to travel and experience the fruit of life that God put us here to experience. If you have that mentality and that is what you want, and you want better for yourself, this could be a stressful time for you. But for somebody who's just like content, don't care, about what happens or whatever in life or whatever, then you might not understand. But the majority of people understand. I'm just vocalizing it. I'm not complaining. I'm vocalizing it. Might be a little bit of complaining in there sometimes in the heat of the moment, but that's when I have to go back and pray and get myself into correction, because I know that all things are happening for me and not against me in Jesus' name. So, with that being said, we got to get into these things. So, I'm going to start off with Auntie Rod Diggs so that I can run in here and get this pie. But then we are going to clock on a deep level. We're going to clock on a deep level, and I hope y'all ready. I got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it work, baby. I'm just gonna make it work, y'all. That's just what I'm gonna do. I got to be live tonight. I'm not gonna not go live. That's why I just started it before my food was ready, because I'm like, I cannot wait another second, Vince. Vince, I can't wait another second, bro. I had to come on here because I feel like we own to something when it comes to these PDs. When it comes to these PDs and that contract she signed with Win Records, we own to something. And it's all in the air. Everybody can tell if something ain't right with it. Watch what Auntie say. Watch what Auntie say. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Support the channel, y'all. I need y'all support in any and every way, y'all. I do. I need it. And I'm gonna work for it, girl. I'm gonna work for it. Now, we over here on Auntie Rodriguez channel. I told y'all about Auntie Rodriguez. Let me get over here and share the screen. I told you, and Vince, you the king. You the naughty king of the day, Vince. Thank you for being in here and coming in the chat and claiming me. Thank you for not being ashamed of me. Okay? Thank you for getting out the bushes, coming in the chat and saying what's up. If you with me, put a one in the chat. If you with the channel, say what's up. If you a part of becoming family, make yourself known. Don't be no stranger. And I said stranger with an SC, stranger. But that's not how I really talk. That's how I talk when I'm just kikiing and leg slapping. Please know that. I think y'all done heard me talk before at work. Y'all know I can switch it up. But anyway, let's come over here. Let me see. I wanna make sure she makes some really good videos about Carmelo Anthony and the race wars and everything like that. Y'all, she made some really good videos about that too. And I am in agreement with her on a lot of that stuff too. So check, 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 check. She's my kind of lady. I like her. I with her. Now listen to what she got to say, y'all.
We're just gonna get right into it.
Let's get it.
We just gonna get right into it because this is why Cephas and Reese, aka
Ah!
Papoose and Clarissa, don't really have good luck. And when I'm saying not gonna have good luck, it's like they want to force their fame and their
Mm-hmm.
stardom. Before it was hunger that drove Pap to want to be successful. It was hunger, when coming from deplorable situations that wanted to drive Clarissa, that drove Clarissa to be successful and to accomplish what she accomplished. Don't have, like, again, we don't deny your accomplishments. The fact that you're saying that, you're not ghetto, you're not that, yeah, you are. Because only a ghetto person would be on a live and take their little sweat heat hot cream or whatever and like pull it down their pants and put it inside their pants while they're on live. Like, Pap, what the fuck? Like, you know what? Pap ain't gonna control it because she yells at the her live, and he's been yelling at his live there lately too, because he want everybody to know that he's the only New York Knicks fan with the hottest New York Knicks song or the New York song, and he wants to make sure that he pushes, panders, and peddles that.
Okay? And he don't realize how.
So, and this is what I mean. Like, see, stop trying to rush it or let it come to you. That's with anything. That's with anything. That's even with Clarissa and how she got Pap, or Pap and how he got with Clarissa. You keep on trying to rush something. I want the babies. I want this, or whatever. Let it just flow. Let it flow naturally. Let the divorce flow naturally. Let the union flow naturally. Right? Let all this, the stardom that you want flow naturally. The endorsements and everything to flow naturally. Right? It's like you're forcing us down your throat. So by time when you're gonna get so sick of probably hearing yourself, it doesn't seem like it's happening. You're going to get so sick of hearing yourself that by the time that you really starting to make like real moves or like business moves, people are going to tire of you. You're going to wear yourself down and you're going to wear yourself out. And people are already tiring you, even your fans. Yeah, you still have some because people like ratchetness and people like mess. And people are there's a lot of people like you who are the other chick or mistress, or that doesn't be quiet, or you're in a situation where maybe, or they're in situations where maybe, their particular spouse, they're probably in the middle of divorce, and that means there should just be silence. I don't know if there's a gag order, and maybe that's why you can't say Remy's name, or you haven't really said Remy's name, even though you have referred to her, like I said before, as a B a couple of times, or washed up rapper. You don't really say her name for whatever purpose. You just don't. I don't know why you would, but you think that you should or could or whatever. And then, and that's another thing too. You like, oh, she didn't address me. We know who she's talking about. That's not really like when you know who it's about, like we know it's about you. We know you're the number two. We know you're not number one. You try to run around here talking about something. I don't got to be the number two. I ain't the side chick or whatever. We know it's about you, right? And let's just say it's a double entendre. It could be about you and it could be about anybody else. It could just be her simply just rhyming and putting those lyrics together. Or it could be about you. It could be about, you know what I'm saying? I found him, you told him to find him something stupid to play with, and he chose you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't you something stupid to play with? I mean, did she lie? What's the lie? You know what I'm saying? You're not really that intelligent, and you keep on running your mouth. And so it's like she said what she said. She doesn't have to say your name. We know who she's talking about. See, this is what I'm trying to say. You're trying to be all like, she didn't say me. She didn't at me. She didn't at me. Even she said at me or whatever. No. You had to add her because you kept on going on this, the pink elephant in the room and, going on your war tour of crazy, right? But then she's like, we know that she's talking about you. When she said, bitch is really ugly, can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. We know she's talking about you because you're not attractive. You know she's talking about you. You said it. You basically was like kikiing with Miss Hustle and everything or whatever. You just assumed that it was about you. Because how you know she ain't talking about somebody else? How you know she ain't talking about Easy the Block Captain's ex-girlfriend, who's I think been trying to sneak back in or had a little comment or two to say or something? How we know? How we know she ain't talking about that? How you know it's you? How you know when she's saying I'm the one and not the two or whatever, she ain't talking about some girl who's trying to talk to Easy the Block Captain? We don't know. You knew. You knew. And you know what I mean? I don't know. You guys are trying to rush this fame. You're all over the place. You're doing baddies, judges. Like, where your brand going? That's where you want your brand to go. Seriously, you want your brand to go to baddies? You want to be a baddies judge for people to get on there? This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing against Bobby Light and nothing against, the people who's been on these reality TV shows. But do you notice that there's certain reality TV stars that don't do certain things? Like you are probably not going to see Yandy on the baddie as a baddies judge. You are probably not going to see Rashida Kirk as a baddies judge, or Erica Dixon, right? That's the type of reality TV that goes over there, right? That books specific jobs, right? You know what I mean? And then there's ones that go over there and get book specific jobs. Cash Doll tried her hand in it, and she was so disgusted when she went on there. She was like, I know I came here for a check, but the check ain't even worth it. And you got to ask yourself, is the check even worth it? But y'all try to be all over the place. You're like, oh, I'm trying to ink this $1 billion deal. You in so much competition with this girl Remy. Again, you're really in competition with yourself that you want to try to act like you inking this deal and that deal. Girl, is the deal in the room with us? Because I know you ain't talking about the baddies deal. You can't be talking about that. Got to be something bigger, right? And it got to be something where is bigger than what your movie did, because your movie flopped in the box office. It took about 12, a little bit over 12 million to make. You didn't. I don't think you even cleared 8.5 mil. I know it's doing better on Prime or whatever, but it really flopped at the.
I feel what she's saying. I just can't. I had to run up there. Y'all know what I had to do. I feel what she's saying, because you will never see somebody from Real Housewives of Atlanta that's currently on there that is popping, okay? Somebody that's popping. I'm not talking about somebody who, like, you know what I'm saying, Nene Leakes doing her own thing, building her own business. I support Zeus. I feel like Zeus is cool because Zeus is changing certain people's life. But when it comes to Clarissa, she should not be having to go on Zeus, is the point. You understand? Somebody like Tasiki, that's a great move for her. I applaud that. You understand what I'm saying? But somebody like Clarissa, that's supposed to be, this elite fighter, all these medals and belts and trophies and awards, and that's how they paid you. That's why you mad, because you ain't get the money. You only got the applause. That's how they paid you, and that's how Win Records is paying you too. But anyway, I feel her on the whole thing with the Zeus thing. I really do. I feel her. We about to go in. Just give me a second. Give me a second, girl. I'm handling something in the kitchen.
Box office, so they didn't even recoup. They didn't even recoup yet. They didn't even recoup yet what they put in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So that was a flop. And all this stuff is flopping, and not because it's not your story is not interesting, and it's not because Ryan Destiny, who got critical acclaim, it's not because she is not a good actress. It's because that whole thing, when that movie came out, it came with a whole bunch of mess with it, and people just don't want to really deal with that kind of mess. And that's why you seeing yourself over there with the baddies, where Alicia Baumgartner, you know what I'm saying, she walking around in New York City looking good, got her jersey up there, showing you, you know what I'm saying, the highlights of New York and good areas by herself, just looking good, looking refreshed. Layla Ali, of course, we know is doing her thing. Remy, of course, is doing her thing with the song. ESPN done picked it up. You know what I mean? I know it's a French Montana and a Max B song, more so Max B, but Remy came and gave that more life. It was already doing this thing in New York or whatever, but Remy put her stamp of, her voice on there. And, she always going to turn a remix into, come on now, ask MOP, ask Fat Joe. Remy just does something when she comes through on a song, especially when she comes through like that. Remy just puts more spice and more fire to it. They know why you think they got her. Mm-hmm. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, come on. And now you over here, you think that you can rap, and you putting up together these Dr. Seuss rhymes, and you can't rhyme with the beat, and you just rhyming ho with no and Joe and fo, and you just do a hot mess. And then you think like somebody's really waiting for your EP or your album, but Pap is your executive producer, but you're on a 360 deal with them because you're signed to Win Records, which is Joe and with Joe and John Win. But then you got another Lachey something or whatever that's also Win. Part of the family is Win, but nobody can really click on y'all and really find information. They got Papoose as an artist, but then but he's supposed to be an executive, but that's not how they got him listed on the screen. But then y'all also, in cahoots with Sony somebody, and then y'all whatever, and that money's coming from there. That's all over the place, looking crazy. It's all over the place, and distribution comes from there, and then you got to put an album out, and you're doing this these two fighters from UK, and I just you are a lot. Like, you come with a lot, but it's a lot of nothing. It is a dissertation of dumbness. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It is a thesis of thoughtism or something. Something is just not right here. And you're like, you're not ghetto. You ain't ghetto. Yes, the hell you are. You chew like a camel on camera. You putting your
Auntie, I know you ain't say a thought thesis. Did you say thought thesis, Auntie? Auntie, no, not a thought thesis, girl. A thesis on thoughtism, girl. What's up, y'all? What's up, a Waco sleeper? Dr. Seuss was hilarious. Y'all, I'm so glad that she's talking about Win, because we about to go in to Win. When you gonna do it? When you gonna come back? When you gonna? What movie is that? When you gonna? What would? Oh my God! I gotta think of what movie that was. When somebody said when, and he said when you gonna? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the movie. I need a minute. What was that movie? when you gonna? I know it wasn't what's love got to do with it. When you gonna? It was like somebody was getting beat up, and the person said, when you gonna? Man, I got to think of what movie that was. Oh my goodness. When you gonna? Oh my goodness, y'all! What movie? That's the only thing I can think of is when you said when. When you gonna? Huh? When you gonna? I can't think of it. Oh my goodness, it's killing me. I hate this.
Hands in your pants, down in your thighs on
Love you,
camera.
Auntie.
What the fuck is going on? Pat Poof ain't checking you because he's too busy over here.
Right.
Okay, making sure everybody see his pinky ring, right, and his fake ass $500 Versace shirt with his orthopedic sneakers, right? I don't. Oh man, with his surgeon pants.
No, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. She's literally like, I need a soundboard for Auntie Rodick. She's literally. Literally. Did y'all see the picture with Papoose wearing orthopedic shoes and Clarissa wearing Alibaba flip flops with a cheap ass? Man, look. Y'all. Oh, yeah. Let me show you. Girl. Hold up. Let me give it a look see here. Hold it up. Let's go. Let's go. Where do I get? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Wait a second. I gotta find who got the picture of the orthopedic shoes. Who was I watching? I think it was Pillow Talker. I think it was Pillow Talker. And we didn't even get on our regular topic yet. Hold up. Oh my goodness, bro. All right, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I hope y'all liking the video. All right, boom. Ooh. Check this out, y'all.
Look, we got to talk about the comment section in my DMs lately because y'all are acting like full on federal investigators, and I am absolutely loving it.
Me too.
I don't even have to look for the info because y'all are messaging me and commenting to tell me exactly where Clarissa Shill's outfits are from. Y'all are dropping the full receipts. In fact, someone in my comments literally clocked an outfit we haven't even brought up or asked where she got it from yet. Y'all went into full detective mode and revealed that the lingerie that she wore for Papooses' daughter cosmetic photo shoot is already clocked. Y'all out here checking the tags and finding the brands before I even get the footage rolling. Shout out to y'all for keeping tabs like that. You already know I love the dedication. Keep those comments coming. And y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hype me up. Send a super thanks if you care to do so, and let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome back, Pillow Talkers. We spill the tea that everyone tries to hide. No gossip is off limits, no truth is untold. Grab your pillow and watch the stories unfold. So y'all remember this outfit from Aruba and how she got clowned for wearing fur in almost 90-degree weather? And how a fan took a picture with Clarissa and Papoose and they look absolutely nuts together?
Now, y'all.
And if y'all haven't already, check out the video with the thumbnail title.
Yes, now y'all know I can't play her whole video. But I can, I mean, I could react to her whole video, And I love the fact that YouTubers don't mind that. You got some sectors where people, you got they got, even though it's legal, it's fair use. You got some sectors where people are not like that. But I am so glad that everybody understands the assignment when it comes to Clarissa Shields. You understand? It's no, I love that. So I could react to this whole video, but I want y'all to go to her channel and watch the whole video for yourself. I want to just show y'all what Auntie Rodriguez was talking about when she said orthopedic shoes. So why don't we go to the timestamp so that we can get to the other things that we got to get into tonight in this live? And I do got to run in my car. But Auntie Rodriguez, we talking so fast, girl. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to run to the car and come back before she done sprayed up the place again. So hold up, let's go to the timestamp, girl. Let's get it.
Fur and scrubs in Aruba. She also wore this outfit one time when she was getting her hair done. And the funny thing is, when somebody mentioned this, I instantly knew which video and then call you broke. Those are the people that you usually break down and be like, wait a minute, if I had $8 million, I'm pretty sure
$15. And she don't look good in it. $15. I still want to play the whole video. I forgot how detailed she went in with the prices and everything. I love Rod Digger too. But because I thought about Rod Digger when I thought about Auntie Rod Diggs. But y'all know in New York, you got a lot of Remy's and you got a lot of Rods in New York. In New York and Philly and maybe Jersey, I don't know. But I've noticed that it's a lot of Rods and it's a lot of Remy's. You know what I'm saying? Not just famous Rods, but I'm talking about Rods down the street, Rod on 54th and Gerard, Rod on 22nd and Lehigh, Rod on Bedford Stuyvesant, Raw on, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Raw from Far Rockaway. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a bunch of Raws and Remy's. So when I thought about Auntie Rod Diggs, I immediately thought about Rod Digger because I used to watch Rod Digger and Lord Jamar, and I seen that video they did with Dr. Umar. So I'm familiar with Rod Digger and I love her. And I know she used to be a rapper, right? But this is not Rod Digger that we talking about. This Auntie Rod Diggs. So and it's Auntie with Aunt TEA. But I love her down. I love her down. She be clocking and going in. Look, she went in real quick, but y'all got to have the visual in your mind so you know what she's saying and how she's spraying. You feel me? Because it's so quick. Pop, pop, pop. That's that TikTok, though. TikTok gonna shorten our attention span. We are not gonna have no patience because of TikTok. We want everything fast, fast, fast. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I'm sick of it. That's why I don't got one. What was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? Bruh, this is what makes me laugh when I watch the replay. What the fuck was that, Alexis? Foul. You deserve that. Here, y'all. Here, I want y'all to see the video, though. Hold up.
I would wear better material and something that's not literally made out of plastic.
Right.
Shein's clothing is made from synthetic fibers like polyester. Now onto the video where she did the photo shoot with Papoose' daughter for that lip gloss line.
Oh,
y'all, look at this. Miss Tony also revealed that this is from Shein for $12.58. And I do know that these type of clothes can be found probably
12, and we know the websites. Y'all know they ain't lying. We know the website. The everyday women that go to work and get it out the mud, man. That literally go and dig them dollars up out the mud, man. We know that's what it is. That's what it's giving. Yeah, straight from China, Alibaba. $12.99. No refund. Yeah, we know what it's giving. No return. We know what it's giving. So she ain't lying. That's a $10 outfit. You know how she always round that bracelet up to 90K? You know how she always keep rounding it up to 90K Bulgari? That's a $10 CN. That's a $10 Alibaba. That's what that is. It's $10. 10. Yeah. I digress.
At local pop-up shops. These can be found at other stores like Temu and all that. So these probably can even be found on other sites as well. And also, these was revealed last time in the video that these was from either Shein or these was the actual Jeffrey Campbell's for $130. So it was either $8.
They were the $8. They were the $8 ones. We know it. We know it was the $8 one. Don't we know it? Don't we know it was the $8 one, y'all? We know it.
Or $130. Well, it has been revealed that these are also found in Rainbow, as well as, y'all not gonna believe this, the beauty supply store. And guess what? They are a whopping $5.99. So yeah, we have a whole $8 million champ.
I'm gone.
That loves plastic.
I'm done. I'm out of here. Peace.
Now, let's talk about her career path right now, because let's be entirely real. We all pretty much agree as a collective that Clarissa's boxing career looks like it's on a decline right now. And if y'all haven't already, check out my video with the thumbnail titled Clarissa Blackball, where I get into that and the reasons why we think that. And I might link it at the end of the video. But lately, Clarissa keeps making announcements about having a surprise for us, which would be that she's having her next fight, but it never comes. But lately, we have been noticing that Clarissa has been promoting and scouting for her own opponents, turning down $2 million to fight Chris Cyborg because she says that she makes more money than that, and are we delusional? But then she ends up on a reality show, most likely getting paid way less. But one thing that we notice is that her team seems to be very silent when it comes to promoting the star who is basically carrying their company on their back. But you know what seems to be happening right now? Both Khadijah and Papoose is coming out with new music. So while Clarissa is over there looking like a one-woman team, they are out here promoting, pushing, and keeping their foot completely on the gas pedal. The contrast is wild. I'm about to let y'all take a listen to what they're cooking up. We are doing this without the beat for copyright reasons, so you are hearing nothing but straight lyrics, raw bars, along with my usual therapeutic background music. That doesn't sound too bad, but then I listened to Papoose and I got so confused that I ignored the coming up part, that I really thought that this was off of one of his albums years ago in the 90s. And I get it. It's some people that still enjoy that music. There is still a niche for that. But if you want to really make it in this industry, you can't continue to keep making music in the 90s. You have to get with times. Like Remy music doesn't sound like it's still stuck in the 90s. If she can do it, then you can do it. And it's crazy because back then he was making rap for those times, so he should have made it. But everybody keeps saying he's this lyricist, he sounds so good. But in reality, a lot of people, if y'all want to be honest, his stuff will put you to sleep. And it's not because of, his lyrics or anything. It's because he keeps the same monotonous tone. Like, somebody could tell you the most exciting story right now, and if they don't relay the message the right way, you're not going to want to listen. This is the reason why y'all pick and choose who y'all want to listen to. Y'all might listen to somebody tell the very exact same story and you don't want to listen, but when somebody else tell it, you like, yeah, you reeled in. But y'all listen to this and tell me what y'all think.
Can't trust nobody these days, man. They backdooring shit out here left and right. Your homies are backdoor you. Your family will backdoor you. Your own girl will backdoor you. These bitches is backdoor. Your friends are backdoor you. Your day ones are backdoor you. Your brother will backdoor you. You don't stand on your own two like a man with legs. You fly like a snake in the skinny on cage of shed. You niggas rapping so breezy on the grand head. When I catch you, I'ma smack you till my hand is red. Now you gotta lay in it cause you prepared your bed. You was never supposed to bite the hand that fed. You rather stand on stages and share your bread with the same niggas who left you in the can for dead. Black trucks, Dracos, Autos, and Timmy Max. Tuck my bag up. Making them bands, I fit both baths up. New York.
So what are y'all thoughts on that? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes the therapeutic music makes it a little awkward.
My bad, y'all. I meant to pause it earlier, but I had to run outside, y'all, so forgive me. But I'm back. And hold on. Now let's get back to Auntie Rod so we can get back on track. But now, did y'all see the shoes? Did y'all see the damn orthopedic shoes? Do you see how she clocking and spraying? Y'all, everybody who already see that and already know that, y'all gotta give my people that came here through clocking for Sean and everything like that. Y'all gotta give them some room to see what's going on because they're used to a different thing. So I gotta go and show them so they know, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. So shout out to all the content creators that does content on Clarissa. I'm with you. I'm joining the fight. I feel like any content creator that's a truth teller, I will always have much respect for. I will always have admiration for because I am all about that. I am about truth finding, truth telling, truth revealing. You understand? So I love all these channels already. That's why I keep encouraging y'all to go and look at them so that when we come and talk about this, there's going to be lives where we talk half about Krishan, half about Clarissa. I want y'all to know just how deep it goes with Clarissa too. So you'll know why I'm talking about her. When you learn what's really going on with this girl, and I'm going to show y'all some stuff today, it'll make total sense why I'm talking about her. For the ones who already know, let's keep going, baby. Let's go. All right. Come on, Auntie. Auntie, come on back, Auntie. Come on now. Let me run it back so that people know what you said, Auntie.
They know why you think they got her. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And now you over here, you think that you can rap and you putting up together these Dr. Seuss rhymes and you like, you can't rhyme with the beat and you just rhyming ho with no and Joe and fo and you just do a hot mess. And then you think like somebody's really waiting for your EP or your album. But Pap is your executive producer, but you're on a 360 deal with them because you're signed to Win Records, which is Joe and with Joe and John Win. But then you got another Lachey something or whatever that's also Win. Part of the family is Win, but nobody can really click on y'all and really find information. They got Papoose as an artist, but then but he's supposed to be an executive, but that's not how they got him listed on the screen. But then y'all also, you know, in cahoots with Sony somebody, and then y'all whatever, and that money's coming from there. That's all over the place, looking crazy. It's all over the place, and distribution comes from there, and then you got to put an album out, and you're doing this these two fighters from UK, and I just you are a lot. Like you come with a lot, but it's a lot of nothing. It is a dissertation of dumbness. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It is a thesis of thoughtism or something. Something is just not right here. And you're like, you're not ghetto. You ain't ghetto. Yes, the hell you are. You chew like a camel on camera. You putting your hands in your pants, down in your thighs on camera. What the fuck is going on? Papoose ain't checking you because he too busy over here. Okay, making sure everybody see his pinky ring, right? And his fake ass $500 Versace shirt with his orthopedic sneakers, right?
Look, before we get to the orthopedic sneakers, did you say a dissertation of dumbness and a thesis of thoughtism? Did you really say that, Auntie Rodriguez? Auntie Rodriguez, are you on here cutting up like that today, girl? You really want to come on here cutting up like that today, girl? This nice, good Saturday, girl. You want to come on here cutting up like that today, girl? Talking about the damn a thesis of thoughtism and a dissertation of dumbness. That's what you want to do, Auntie Raw did. Now, I know you a city girl, you a city slicker, but I'm a country bigger, and I know you know that was cold, girl. That was cold, girl. That was a good one, girl. A dissertation of dumbness and a thesis of thoughtism. Let's motherfucking go. Oh, she's nice. Now let's get to the orthopedic shoe. What did you say?
Oh man, with his surgeon pants, I don't know what the hell is going on. We need Remy to go back and start dressing him again, or maybe she wasn't. I don't know. Whoever was dressing who, or whoever ain't dressing who. I don't want y'all to address us. I want you guys to leave us alone. We see, like, go, like, if, like, be over there with Zeus. Like, go. I see you trying to get into streaming. Who the hell would want to listen to you stream all day? I mean, I guess there is a crowd for everybody, but is that where you want to take your brand to, like, streaming your bullshit? And then you lie and keep lying and say Papoose ain't really for all the recording. Yes, he is. He's been on recording here lately. He's on Knickerbocker. All right. And Evergreen, shout out to Knickerbocker. That's where I used to be. You know what I'm saying? My basement bashments and all of that. I seen that, shout out for him for, like, shouting that out. Knickerbocker, whatever. He do be having a camera on his face. He don't like the camera with you. But you just failed to realize that because he's in your ear telling you it's not true, that we lying to you. He'd be on camera. He was on camera with his wife and he's on camera with himself. Girl, talk about this Knicks thing. Act like he a commentator. Oh my Lord. You know I'm coming back. There's so more to
come on back.
And to discuss.
And did. Damn sure did. Now listen, y'all. Listen. Woo, y'all don't understand, boy. Y'all see Boxing Ego did a video. Copy everything. Now, before we get into that, I want us to be reminded now that Auntie Rodriguez put it on this, boy. She's something, boy. She's something, ain't she? Now, a dissertation of dumbness and a thesis of thoughtism. This is what it looks like.
And against me? No, not really. No. I watch you in the ring, and when you come out there, when you're looking at the other opponent, what is going through your mind? Kill. Oh, girl. Destroy. Take. Really? Let me tell you how crazy I am. Okay. The fact that a girl wants to fight against me.
A dissertation of dumbness and a thesis of thoughtism. Dissertate, dumbass.
Me makes me mad. Really? Because it was like, all right, I'm proving I'm the best, and now you want some?
Wait a minute. What did I tell y'all yesterday? Don't forget we fact checking. Don't forget I told y'all we gathering today. We're clocking today. We're gathering, we're popping, we're debunking, we're busting down and breaking down. Get up in here, hit the like button, and come talk to me. Remember what I told y'all. So don't forget, in all the laughs and jokes and kiki, don't forget about what we're honing in on. Don't forget about that. Because that's why we're here. Now, for the motherfuckers in the back, listen to what this girl said. Listen to what she said. Hold up. Where it went? Where did it go? There it go.
Let me tell you how crazy I am. Okay. The fact that a girl wants to fight against me makes me mad. Really?
Did I not tell y'all yesterday that she wants street shit? She want a street fight. She want a street fight. She want to be in the hood. She like that hood girl, gutter snipe, low girl to the floor person. And don't get it twisted. Y'all hear the way that I talk. Y'all see the way that it's some things about me that are very much so hood. But for one, I know how to switch it up. Two, I definitely wouldn't get on the talk show talking like that. Three, part of it is entertainment. Me just letting my personality just go full blast. You understand? Me letting my personality, because that's the thing about it. I have a personality that has always been like that. Whenever I would go to my friend's house and stay the night or something like that, I'll be talking and the whole family be just sitting there laughing, talking with me. So I know that I am good at doing what I'm doing right now, commentating, broadcasting. I know that I'm good at that. I'm not like good enough to be no stand-up comedian or nothing like that, but I am good at communicating, relaying information, busting down, breaking down, clocking and popping stuff. Okay? So with that being said, the reason why we're here tonight is because of contracts and what else? PEDs. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. And I told y'all yesterday, when she fights somebody, that's why it's always a brawl. That whole thing that happened with French on Cruz, that was not the first time that happened. But guess what? The last time it happened, they locked Clarissa Shields in the bathroom. Her family had put their hands on somebody. And guess what? She managed to wiggle up out of that one too. There are people that seen Clarissa as a kid and with that Olympics thing, and they are the main ones that taught her how to be dirty and grimy and take PEDs and take, you know what I'm saying, take steroids and all of that stuff. All that dirty stuff that she do, she got from the cheaters at the Olympics. Listen to me carefully, because there are people who do the Olympics who get steroided up, they get juiced up. When you are an amateur, guess what that means? You're not in the pros. So you don't have the same bylaws, the same rules. You don't. You can kind of do more things like steroids. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I stopped it right here because she always want a hood fight. She don't look at it as a profession, y'all. She don't. She don't look at it as a profession. She look at it as a regular day. This is what she was doing at school. Every day she went to school. Who want to fight next? Do y'all know that? She went to school at bully. Who want to fight next? When she realized that she was crazy enough to really hurt somebody with her hands, she loved it. And so she went to school looking for the smoke. And they decided to put her in boxing, hoping to calm her ass down, get her some discipline, give her a release, because she always want to hit somebody. But they created a monster when they said, oh, it's a little girl from Flint that look like this, that do this, and you know what? We're going to get behind her, and we're going to have a story like with what's the twins, that Serena and Venus Williams, they got a movie. Simone Biles, she got a movie. Christy Martin got a movie, right? Wait, I don't know if that's her name, but I think it's Christy Martin and Sydney Sweeney play her. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? But I'll stand corrected. But anyway, what I'm saying is that she won that gold medal and she let it slip that she knew she was gonna win it. She let it slip. And I feel like they did that documentary on her, and they sent Layla Ali to do an interview with her and all of that, because they were already building up for a movie. They were already building up for a brand. The story was the little girl that came from nothing that went on to get an Olympic gold medal. And then now the second time, now they done got familiar with her and got to know her, and everybody see how she is. You understand? So now, oh yeah, we want to do a movie. We want to do this. So she knew she was going to win that gold medal the second time. She knew. I don't respect that. I don't. Get it honest. Get it real. Don't handpick fights. Fight for real. I digress, though. Let's listen to the thesis of Thaliism and a dissertation of dummy.
Really? Because it was like, all right, done proved I'm the best, and now you want some? Okay. I got to get in the gym. I got to eat healthy. I got to run. I got to not have sex with my man for 6 weeks. I got to do all this stuff.
Can we stop right here? Hold on.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, and I'm going to get back to you because I do want to say your man Papoose is sitting right in the audience. Papoose is right there. I just want to put a screech on it. Because I did find out that you said you don't have sex 6 weeks before you fight.
Yeah.
Girl, why?
Listen, Sherry, I don't know if you've ever been in a fight before.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm Chicago.
But when you in that boxing ring and them legs go, baby, the fight's over.
Okay. Oh, but you know, it makes you calm.
Would you want to be calm fighting against me?
No, not really. No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, hold on, all your P's and Q's. Now you all calm because you done got some, you done a little orgasm and all that good stuff. Nah. So for me, it's like, listen, I can't do that stuff. Now, for him, I make sure that he's taken care of, that he's good.
Well,
right?
hold on 1 second.
But me, I'm like,
but you can, Papoose, I just want to let me know if I'm being too personal. Did anybody talk to you about this no sex rule for 6 weeks?
Yeah, well, I understand it. You know, I know she has to discipline herself to prepare for the fight properly. So, you know, it's all about discipline on my end as well.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
Papoose.
See, he's very mature. I got a mature man.
You got a mature man, and I want to know because y'all have been together. Congratulations, it's been like a year and some change for you and Papoose. And I've been hearing kind of around the way that it might be some engagement rumors. Can I ask you about that?
Well, I can't propose to myself. I mean, if I could, I would.
Okay, I got you.
No, I believe that it's definitely in our future, and he'll definitely do that. But he got to plan that because that got to be big.
Okay, that's got to be big.
I'm like a go big or stay home type of girl.
Yeah, I got you. And I'm not gonna bother Papoose about that because I'm still on the y'all not having sex for 6 weeks before you fight.
Thesis of Thoughtism and a dissertation for dummies.
Which is completely foreign to me. That's why I got my energy right now. I mean, I'm telling you, good grief.
Would you want to become fighting?
All right, now let's get into this. Y'all. I told y'all tonight is gonna be about contracts and PEDs. Okay? Contracts and PEDs. I don't know if I spelled her name right. All right, watch this.
All right, y'all. So we are here. We are with the GOAT. She just announced $8 million in the pocket. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I know you talked a bit about how it's broken down and number of fights, and you mentioned one name, but I wanted to know, do you have, because you said 4 fights, do you have any other names, anybody else that you're thinking about approaching for these other 3 fights?
It's some people that I can think of because I can go up and down, up in the weight divisions. Right now, I think my next fight will be up at heavyweight. I think my next 2 will be at heavyweight, which is 175. And like I said, I would love to have a fight with Michaela Mayer up at 160, 154. And it's other girls to fight. You know, we got French on Cruz, Shadesha Green, Shay Keneally, Danielle Perkins. That's in Michaela Mayer already? Yeah, like, it's some good competition out there, but I've already beat whoever they consider the best. But now these girls are who they consider the best now. So I guess I'll have to fight against them.
Because you've already beat who everyone considers the best, right? Did you ever think about retiring early? You said 38 earlier. Did you ever think about doing it earlier than 38?
I thought about retiring this year, earlier in the year. Just when I was before I became a free agent, I just kind of was learning like how to boxing business is, and I kind of was like, I don't like it. Like, I have to be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that. And it was like, oh, what the fuck I want to do is fight. That's all I want to do. So I just kind of was learning like how the boxing business is.
Who everyone considers the best, right? Did you ever think about retiring early? You said 38 earlier. Did you ever think about doing it earlier than 38?
I thought about retiring this year, earlier in the year. Just when I was before I became a free agent, I just kind of was learning like how the boxing business is, and I kind of was like, I don't like it. Like, I have to be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that. And it was like, all the fuck I want to do is fight. That's all I want to do. So I was really getting kind of stressed out, and then, you know, trying to negotiate how much, like, I know how much money I should be making for a fight, which is a lot of million, you know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to keep negotiating with numbers that wasn't millions, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got to stay at 1 million for two or 3 fights. And I'm like, why? I made $1 million already. Then I made 1.2. I'm like, so what? So that's the cap? you know. So I was getting really really frustrated, and I just remember just being like, you know what, I'm gonna have this fight up in July. I'm gonna be a free agent, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I got the good end of the stick, 8 million.
You did, and you're back with Salida. These are people you can trust because you've been working with them. This is family to you. But I do have to ask, you talked about exploring a bunch of different offers. Was MVP on the table? Did they offer you anything?
Yes. Listen, I had talks and negotiations with MVP, with Matchroom, who was with Eddie Hearn, MVP, who was with Jake Paul and Nikita Bodarian. I had talks with Eddie Hearn, who's with Matchroom. I had talks to my promoter, Salida, and then I had talks with Salida and Win Promotions together. So it was, like I said, nobody had a terrible deal, if that makes sense. Like, I think everybody came with it, and MVP definitely came with it. I'm not gonna say that they didn't, but
what does that mean? What was the number?
It wasn't 8 million.
How far was it?
How far? What you mean?
How far away from 8 million was it? Are we in the ballpark range? Was it over $5 million?
As a minimum?
As a minimum or as a total? You could either one of them.
I've mended my relationship with MVP, so I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. I feel like everybody put their best. With Matchroom, who was with Eddie Hearn, I made 1.2. I'm like, so that's the cap. To be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that. And it was like, all the fuck I want to do is fight. That's what I want to do. So I was really getting kind of stressed out, and then, you know, trying to negotiate how much. Like, I know how much money I should be making for a fight, which is a lot of million. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to keep negotiating with numbers that wasn't millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we. You want to sign with Win Records. You want to collab. But you got the nerve to say out your mouth that I'm jealous of you. She wants everything that I have. Everything that I have. Period. Period. And I have to put this stuff out there because, girl, really been getting on my nerves. And then MVP want to pay people to lie, trying to persuade y'all that I'm suspended from boxing. How you gonna suspend the queen from boxing? I am boxing. I am women's boxing. I'll be having a fight announcement very soon. Very soon. And nobody on that roster of 30 girls who they won't pay over 10, 15K, 20K for a damn fight. None of them girls on that roster can beat me. That's why their fighters are not happy. And I'm going to stay my black ass right where I'm at with Salida Promotions and with Win Records. Look at her right now. Who is the woman who signed the most lucrative fight deal in women's boxing? Claressa Shields. $3 million signing bonus. In the deal that's going to pay me $8 million minimum. Come on now. Come on now. And so now I'm going to let MVP know this. Y'all keep trying to pay people and pay blogs and pay y'all little paid hate campaign. Y'all going to receive more paperwork, and y'all know I'll do it. You already need to be sued for defamation of character. You and Alicia, both of y'all. Both of y'all. But you know what? I really don't like to be no police ass chick. But if y'all keep pressing my buttons and keep on lying on me, it's going to get real nasty. So once again, for all the casuals, because that's what MVP has. Like, they don't have like real hardcore boxing fans. They have casuals. So to the casuals, MVP is a promotion. They are not the entire boxing.
They cannot suspend me from boxing. They can't suspend anyone from boxing. Actually, can't suspend nobody from boxing. All they can do is say, hey, you're suspended from coming to our events until further notice. I'm still going to announce my next fight. I'm signed to Salida Promotions. And just for those who think that it's only a few promotions that exist, I want to give you some names. I want to name off a few.
Now, remember when she did the interview, do y'all remember what she said when she did that interview last night? She said she talked to everybody. And he said, how many? And she said 3 or 4. Now, let's see how many she knows about.
Jesus. Oh, shit. It's more than what I thought. But I'm just going to stay on America, I guess.
Wait a
Major
minute.
global boxing promotions. Top Rank Promotions. Matchroom Boxing Promotions. Golden Boy Promotions. Salida Promotions. Premier Boxing Champions Promotions. Queensberry Promotions. Boxer Promotions. K2 Promotions. Pro Bellum Promotions. Warriors Boxing Promotions. Main events, DeBella Entertainment, Mayweather Promotions, Star Boxing, Don King Productions. Then they got a whole bunch of other ones. Is MVP even on here? Oh, they ain't put y'all as a major boxing global company. Up on here. But yeah, we're gonna say MVP. So out of all them, y'all saying that I'm banned from just going to this one event. Still can go to the other ones. Still can fight on the other ones.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Not suspended from boxing.
Out my mouth. Hold up.
Not suspended from boxing. Flat out.
I'm gonna go in. Vince, what you
not suspended from boxing.
Holla at me, Vince. Vince, I gotta ask you something. Hold the mother up right now.
All these damn casuals don't know nothing about nothing.
Hush, be quiet. Justification of dummies and a thesis of thoughtism. You a thought with a thesis and a dummy with a justification. And guess what? Y'all, we literally just seen in real time. This ain't no movie. This is real life. This girl just signed a deal with Win and Salida. And we literally just saw her for the first time look up how many promoters for boxing are out there. We literally just saw her in real time say, wow, it's more than what I think. You didn't do that before you signed the damn contract. You didn't do that. You should know. We literally seen her do just now what she should have did before she signed with Win Records. You didn't even Google no other promoters before you signed? Vince, what was that man name who did the interview with her last night? What was that man name, Vince? Because I'm mad. I'm mad now. Now I'm mad. Y'all, this girl just signed with Win Records, and I'm finna show y'all something on this too. Vince, I need you to tell me that man name because I want to go back to that video and show a clip, but I went to something else, so that video, I gotta type it back in. Pose with a soliloquy. Let's go, girl. Let's bust it down. Now, we literally just saw this dummy, okay? This dummy with a dissertation. We literally just saw a hoe with a soliloquy. We literally just saw her do something that you should have did, Clarissa. You didn't know how many people. Y'all, let's watch this back real quick. Look at her in real time. We are seeing somebody that got played figure something out and not connect the dots. We're literally watching the signs coming to her and she's not connecting the dots. Maybe that whole situation was so you could finally Google how many people out there are promoters because you didn't know that. You gotta understand, y'all. Sometimes that's the way things work. When God wants you to see something and you're not looking that way, something might happen this way to make you turn around. And then if you turn around and you end up doing a 360 instead of a 180, then something might happen to make you go the other way until you finally fucking see it. Now watch her do what she should have been did. Watch this. Watch this.
And just for those who think that it's only a few promotions that exist, I want to give you some names. I want to name off a few.
Look at her face. Look at her face. She's just Googling how many promoters. She's Googling ChatGPT or Google. Look at her face. Look. Look. Look at her.
Jesus.
Oh
shit. It's more than what I thought.
I cannot make this shit. You cannot write this. You can't even write this in no movie script, bro. You can't even write this in a movie script. I can't make this up. What the fuck? Clarissa, are you kidding me? Right, but let's come back over here because we're going to go when I need Vince to tell me that man's name. But let's not forget where we at. Remember, contracts and PEDs, right? Come back over here with Lauren because we getting, dang, boy, time be flying when you having fun. Y'all, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and donate. I haven't put my cash up yet. Here, this is my cash app. Anybody who want to donate, who want to tip the host, we all agreed as a family to do $3 a month, but everybody don't do it. Everybody don't donate. So some of my sisters, they look out for me and they send more than $3 because that takes care of the like thereof. Like I did see that last month, and I think this month receptionist, you had helped me in the time that I really needed it. You feel me? Sis that I posted in the community that sent me something. That's the only reason why I'm still even able to go live right now. Because I wouldn't have no damn Wi-Fi right now. You understand what I'm saying? The big bills gotta get paid first, bro. Y'all know the thousands that I gotta pay just to be able to drive to work and live in a house. Not to mention feed myself. I can't just go on nothing. I gotta feed myself. You understand? So this is I'm gonna keep going because that's what that's all I know to do is keep going and have faith. Okay, but I also need to be working on something in the future so that I don't have to live like this 5 years from now. So you already know that you know that I'm thinking about that, right? You know that I'm not happy where I'm at right now, and I'm working on what can I do to change this situation so that I can live a little bit more comfortable. And I thought it was gonna be YouTube, and I'm not gonna stop YouTube. But a bitch is going back to school. A bitch is going back to school. No, I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm going back. No, this is not okay. I don't want to be like this 5 years from now. That's what life is doing with me right now. So just so y'all know, this ain't comfortable for me. I'm not happy like this. Just so y'all know, my ambition is making me very angry with my situation. However, from where I was 2 years ago to where I am now, God is good. So while I am anxious to do better, I also am happy, and I also feel and appreciate the blessings that God put before me. Thank you, Lord. And I know you got me. Now, let's keep going. Now, with that being said, let's get back over here to Lauren, y'all. Let's get back over here. Because I want y'all to peep something on this too. It's time to peep game, ladies. You ready?
That's in Michaela Mara already? Yeah, like
for these other 3 fights.
It's some people that
hold up. Because I had starch in my mouth when we started playing this. Let's start this over so we can do a real good bust down before I get off of here for the night. Let's start this over.
All right, y'all. So we are here. We are with the GOAT. She just announced $8 million in the pocket. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I know you talked a bit about how it's broken down in a number of fights, and you mentioned one name, but I wanted to know, do you have, because you said 4 fights, do you have any other names, anybody else that you're thinking about approaching for these other 3 fights?
It's some people that I can think of, because I can go up and down, up in the weight divisions. Right now, I think my next fight will be up at heavyweight. I think my next 2 will be at heavyweight, which is 175. And like I said, I would love to have a fight with Michaela Mayer up at 160, 154. And it's other girls to fight. You know, we got French on Crew, Shadesha Green, Shay Keneally, Danielle Perkins. That's in Michaela Mayer already? Yeah, like, it's some good competition out there, but I've already beat whoever they consider the best. But now these girls are who they consider the best now. So I guess I'll have to fight against them.
Because you've already beat who everyone considers the best, right? Did you ever think about retiring early? You said 38 earlier. Did you ever think about doing it earlier than 38?
I thought about retiring this year, earlier in the year. Just when I was before I became a free agent.
Who is that man sitting behind her? Let me move myself. Do y'all see a man back there? Who is that? Hold on, let me move this off the screen. Who is that person right there behind her, y'all? Because when she says certain things, their body starts to move. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I understand that. And I thank you for being understanding. I gotta get it, sis. Oh my goodness, man, y'all. I gotta set it up because I'm missing my blessings because that's all I have is Cash App. So I gotta do it. I gotta set it up, y'all. I'm gonna get it done, sis. I really am. But those who can do Cash App, I really appreciate y'all. The white guy sitting behind her. What is that? My girl? Oh no, I thought that was Audrey. Hey, Waco sleeper. Hey, my girl. Oh, y'all, they getting mad because we talking about the contract. Girl, I see when stuff start going on in the background. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Now I'm really finna go in. Yeah, let's talk about the contract. And somebody said some white man. That don't look like no white man to me. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Who is sitting behind her? That is not a white man hand to me. That looks like a black man. Is it not? Is that really a white man? I see a little bit of the top of the head on the side, and it does look a little pale, but the hands were looking darker than me. Let's see, because it seems like, regardless of whether it's a white man, a black man, an Indian man, a crayon man, she like to eat crayons. No matter what it is, it's a man that my energy is concerned with. I feel like, what is he doing back there? Why did he do that when she said that? Now I'm gonna run this so that I'm not gonna run it back because I don't have that much more time on here. But I want y'all to see what he does when she talks. Thank you, my babies. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. It's a white guy, Shanika. All right, let me take a second look at it. Because at first I didn't think he was a white guy. At first I thought he was a black guy. But y'all could be right. Y'all probably are right. That is a white. Oh, see, that was looking like a dark hand at first, but now the hand is looking a little pale and the elbow is pink. So yeah, okay, good spot, Sanika. Good spot. Now let's see why this man moves the way that he does, y'all. Look at the way this man moves when she says certain things about her deal. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
I just kind of was learning like how the boxing business.
That don't look like no white man, girl. That is not no white man, Sanika. You almost had me, girl. I'm done with you, girl. Y'all, that ain't no white man. Who think it's a white man, y'all? That ain't Trump back there. That is not Trump back there. Tina, let me see what Tina said. What Tina at? I don't see Tina. I need to go get my glasses. Oh, there she go. Donald Trump. Tina, you a trip, girl. Yes, that's a black hand, baby. That's a black hand, baby. And look, y'all, that ain't even the biggest important part. I'm thinking that it's papoose. I'm gonna keep it all the way. Y'all, it's stuff going on in the back, y'all. They trying to stop a real nigga, man. They trying to stop a real nigga.
And I kind of was like, I don't like it. Like I have to be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that. And it was like, all the fuck I want to do is fight. That's what I want to do. So I was really getting kind of stressed out, and then trying to negotiate how much. Like I know how much money I should be making for a fight, which is a lot of million. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to keep negotiating with numbers that wasn't millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got to stay at 1 million for two or three fights. And I'm like, why?
Now look,
I made $1 million already. Then I made 1.2. I'm like,
look
so
at the person. Look at how the people coming around. You see another man come. He come around the corner. He closer. People are listening to what she's saying to Lauren LaRosa, and I'm looking at their movements, at their body movements. Fair use, Lauren. Come on now, brown girl grinding, Lauren. Don't do that. Brown girl grinding.
To be like very strategic and gotta watch this and gotta watch that person and gotta double check this and double check that. And it was like, all the fuck I want to do is fight.
Right.
That's what I want to do. So I was really getting kind of stressed out. And then
basically everybody was playing her like her cousin Charlita said. And this is the thing where I want to feel bad for her, y'all, but I cannot feel bad for her because of her. I can't feel bad for this girl. I can't. I cannot feel bad for her. Everybody's still playing her. But the fact that she thinks that she playing somebody, the fact that she's trying to play somebody is what make me say, I don't feel bad for you, mama. You did this to yourself because Now look at this way this man moved as she talked.
Trying to negotiate how much, like I know how much money I should be making for a fight, which is a lot of million. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to keep negotiating with numbers that wasn't millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got to stay at 1 million.
Damn, it looked like that man ran over there to her.
For two or three fights. And I'm like, why? I made $1 million already. Then I made 1.2. I'm like, so that's the cap? So I was.
Now, did y'all hear that? Who are you talking about? Win Records? Are you talking about your deal? Did you just tell us the truth about your deal, Clarissa? Did you just tell us the truth about your deal? Do you realize that? That man ran over there and popped up. Girl, if he had a yarmulke on, I hope I said it right. If he had a yarmulke on, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. If he had one of them on, then you know he's from Toledo. And then Ruben Branson probably somewhere in the building. This is the everybody meal ticket right here. And she can't tell people what truly happened. They supposed to be lying and making it look like she made the most money ever in boxing for her ego. They realized how to abuse her ego. Listen to me, because I got to go, y'all. I got to go. But I want y'all to listen to me. Clarissa is getting paid with pats on the back, applause, sex, and stroking of her ego. That is how she's getting paid. That is her deal. That's her 360 deal. Pat promised to be upstairs. You hear me? That's the deal. Pat promising to be upstairs. Maybe upstairs alone. Might be upstairs in the dark like he doing a damn bid in jail. You hear what I'm saying to you? The nigga be upstairs in the dark like he doing time. Oh my God, man. Wookie, he don't want to be there, don't look like. Why the hell? I can't. Keep
getting really frustrated, and I just remember just being like, you know what, I'm gonna have this fight up in July. I'm gonna be a free agent, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I got the good end of the stick, 8 million.
You did, and you're back with Toledo. These are people you can trust because you've been working with them. This is family to you. But I do have to ask, you talked about exploring a bunch of different offers. Was MVP on the table? Did they offer you anything?
Yes. Listen, I had talks and negotiations with MVP, with Matchroom, who was with Eddie Hearn, MVP, who was with Jake Paul and Nikisa Bodarian. I had talks with Eddie Hearn, who's with Matchroom. I had talks to my promoter, Salida, and then I had talks with Salida and Win Promotions together. So it was, like I said, nobody had a terrible deal, if that makes sense. Like, I think everybody came with it, and MVP definitely came with it. I'm not gonna say that they didn't, but
What does that mean? What was the number?
it wasn't 8 million.
How far was it?
How far? What you mean?
How far away from 8 million was it? Where